Well, hello. I am so excited. This is demo number 4, the final demo, and it's really great to be here and sharing this with you. I have been working on kind of playing with this background a little bit and really trying to hone in on the just where I want. And I'll talk to you about this because, you know, as long as I stay within the value ranges that I've set, I can alter the colors, and I alter the colors and I create a different mood. So anyway, let's talk about that when I'm painting a little bit later. Today I just want to ask you to subscribe, like, or follow me. It will help so much, and you will be able to catch all the videos when they occur and be able to see how this develops. And so I'm real excited that you will do that, and it's been so much fun meeting new people online and talking to you. So leave a comment, make suggestions, whatever. Here I am, and I am going to be talking with you about, just to reaffirm that I'm actually on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So you can find me in all those places. And behind me I have all the paintings, the fall paintings I've worked on back here. And I'm very excited to be able to share this new fall painting with you. And so let's talk about my process. I always start with an idea, and I really try to be clear. What is my intention? What do I want the reader to see and look at, or the viewer to see and look at? And in this case, in this project, I want them to be drawn into that home, and I want them to be fascinated with how the light hits the home and how there's a foil of trees around it, and then the foreground, how it leads you up into the home, and the background takes you off into wherever. So I have some real ideas about what I want, but I wasn't quite sure about what color I really wanted the background to be, and so I've been playing with some variations on that. I was pretty set on everything else, but not that. And so let's take a look at the video and see how this works today. Okay, we're going to go back here. We're going to start at the beginning, and we're going to see, you can see that I changed my palette a little bit. I have been working with it, and unfortunately I had neglected to play start, so I did some changes, but you're just going to have to see where I last started out and follow me to the end. So I was playing around with, I wanted more definition between the middle ground and the background. And what had happened is I lost a little bit of that. So, and also I decided I wanted a little more glowing light on the hills, or hill on the background. So I'm kind of working on that part and seeing if I can alter the colors a little bit. I may end up wiping some things down if I'm not real happy with it, but we'll see how this works here. But I'm trying to keep it in a certain value range, and but I'm not quite sure. You know, I don't want to go with blue entirely, but I did want a hint of a cooler, but I wanted the sense of the light, the glowing light on that. So that was really my desire with this project. And then I decided that the house was just too dull. I wanted to give it a little bit more pizzazz, and so I'm actually added a little bit of that blue, which is, in this case, I have ultramarine blue and phthalo blue, just a touch of phthalo blue mixed in with together and making some white. So it's pretty much what I like in terms of, I do like that. But you know, I've been thinking about the blue sky, and I think I'm going to keep a little bit of it, but I'm going to go more for yellow, because I really find that I want that warmth, that sense of warmth that I'm going to get. And I do like layering my colors even with oil paint, though with acrylic I do that a lot, but I like doing it, and I like the kind of muted shades muted colors I can create, middle grays, moving them into that. But I did want to warm up the background a little bit. And then I want to lighten it. So I have, but I'm looking to create a certain kind of mood, and but I want to keep it warm, but still not so warm that it comes forward, because warm colors tend to come forward and cool colors tend to recede. And so I'm working on just how can I keep that sense of it going into the, one of the ways you do that is by keeping the edges soft, softening it, and softening the edges, softening it, and that will help to make it appear that that is in the distance. Plus, if you make the sky in the background a little closer in value, it tends to make it recede even more. But I really I want to have the blue, but you know, I'm kind of trying to keep it warm. And so I'm working on that, and I want a little bit of variation, a little bit of light, and just trying some different colors, seeing how they work. Now I did add also, besides the yellow ochre, a little bit of Indian yellow, and also yellow, cad yellow medium. Just the slightest hint though, not a lot. I want to really keep that and I want to warm up the foreground a little bit, and so I'm putting a little bit of yellow, of cad yellow light, burnt sienna with some white that has a touch of the cad yellow in it. I also feel like I need to make that, change the and also I think the foreground needs to have a little more green in it, so it's not so much like the background. But I want to keep the value pretty close. Let some of that yellow ochre come through. This is fall, early fall. And so I really think that sort of sets off. Put a few more tree trunks in there. Keep that green in there. I think I'm pretty happy with it. I'm getting to the point that I really, maybe a few little variations, I'm going to sign it. It's going to be, I think I'm real happy with it. A few little touches. And there it is. Well, that was fun. Now you see how I finished the whole painting. I'm going to probably take a look at it after a week or so and maybe make a change or so. I have to get a little distance from my paintings. So, so don't always feel like you have to, you know, pound away at them. It's okay. It's a good experience. I'll probably paint something else in between, and then I'll have a fresh eye. So, but I liked it, and I like it today, and I was pretty satisfied with it. If you would like to learn more about how to make a landscape painting, how to use a value and chroma and hue to make develop foreground, middle ground, and background, I have a course for you that I think you'll really like called Intermediate Color Principles, where you will discover how value in color creates the illusion of space, and it also creates shape for you. And this is from my Mix Perfect Colors series. You can check on the link below and learn more about it if you would like to know more about how to do landscape painting. And then, of course, those of you who are in color foundations now, I have a new unit for you on florals, and you can learn how to make such beautiful florals. You're going to have an image with a set values, and then we're going to change the hue, and you're going to make variations with the hue. So you'll learn about relative values and how to create that form with relative values, but change the hue. So that will be fun. And then, of course, those of you who are not sure you could even mix the color, I really think you should take a look at 7 Essential Simple Tricks to Mix Color. It is a great fundamentals course. It has, I give you a warm and cool of each of the 3 primaries, and with those you can make glowing secondary colors and many other colors. And I also show you how to make more subdued colors by selecting a different more distant primary, which I'll explain what I mean by distant in the course, plus using tints, tones, shades, and complements. Plus, I talk about color vibration, and you can do this at your leisure on your laptop, on your tablet, or on your phone. And of course, if you have questions, just leave them in the comments, and I will get back with you. You can join our group page and ask questions there as well. So please, please check this out and take a look at the link below. All of this, you can get all of the 7 essentials landscape painting. Oops, landscape painting. Here we go. Intermediate color principles, and then you check on the link below, and you can